So sitting cross-legged position, I want you to grab the butt out, butt cheek out, so you're sitting on your sitting bone. Even on a cross-legged seated position. Today, I want you to cross the leg in the unnatural way, not the way that you used to, because it's really good to open up the thighs. Roll the shoulders back, closing the eyes, sitting straight. You may have run from task A to B today. You may have also worked a long day in the office, or you are running around with different errands. We are here to nourish our body, to dedicate time to settle in, to dedicate time to build spaces in our body so we can welcome new energy, feel the openness, feel the soreness or tightness going away, feeling your sitting bone on the mat, feeling maybe your feet or your shin touches the mat. 3 deep inhale and exhale to ground us here. Deep inhale into the belly, feel the belly expand. And exhale, contract the belly, breathing out any tightness. Deeply inhale. Deeply exhale. Deeply in, breathing in new energy. And out anything that doesn't deserve our attention. Intention setting. Set an intention for the class. Something that will serve you today or the rest of the week. Or ask your body, what does it need the most? My intention today is space. Space in my body. Space in my mind. Clearing up spaces. Dumping things that doesn't serve me. And creating space for new and exciting things that nourish me. We're going to sing 3 Om with the intention that you have chosen. Deep inhale into the belly. First Om. Om. Second inhale to the belly. And Om. Om. Inhale for the third Om. Om. Enjoy the remaining vibration of your Om. Gently open up our eyes, straighten our legs in front, hands onto the back. Just swipe it left and right, left and right, left and right. Today we are going to do a slightly different warming up, a more active warm up for our hips. So just to show you, we're going to focus on one leg. If you can just look at the camera for a few seconds, I'm going to lean onto my elbow. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to inhale, pick it up. When I exhale, try to open it up. I'm not exactly touching the floor because my hips is not that open, but that was the goal. And then when I inhale, I'm extending the leg, give it a little kick, back to center. So let's do it together. Lean onto the mat, onto the elbow, or if the elbow is too much pressure for your neck, you can completely lie down. Whatever that makes you feel good. If you're picking more relaxing classes today, completely lie down. We're going to focus on the right leg. Inhale, lift the right leg towards the chest. Exhale, open up the knees to the side. Keep the knees as high to the right, we're all girls, right boobs as possible. And inhale, straighten the legs, 45-degree up. And give a little kick to the up and coming back down. Inhale, right knee towards the chest. Exhale, open the knees to the side. Inhale, straighten the leg. Give it a little kick. And exhale, back down. You should feel a really good opening on the right hips. 3 more rounds. Inhale, right leg towards the chest. Exhale, open up the knees towards the side. Inhale, straight leg. Kick. And exhale, coming back down. Inhale, right knee towards chest. Exhale, knee to the side. Inhale, straighten the leg. Give it a little kick. And exhale down. One last. Inhale, right knee towards chest. Exhale, open up the knees. Inhale, straighten up the legs. Give it a little kick. And down. Great job. Now hold the right knee very close to your chest. Just let it rebound for 3 breaths. Feel the opening of the right hip. If you want to feel more, bring the knees towards the side of your right boobs before you bring it into the chest. Deeply inhale. And exhale. One more in. And out. Straighten up the right leg. Going to the left. Inhale, left knee towards the chest. Exhale, with the knee bent, open up to the side. Great job, girls. Inhale, straighten up that leg. Give it a little kick. And exhale, straight leg back. Inhale, left knee towards the chest. Closing your eyes. Exhale, open the knees towards the side. Inhale, straight leg. Give it a little kick. And back down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, open up the knees towards the side. Inhale, straighten up the legs. On your toes if you can. Give it a little kick. And exhale, coming back down. Inhale, left leg towards the chest. Exhale, open up the knees towards the side. Inhale, straight leg, give it a little kick. And exhale, back down. Last inhale, left knee towards the chest. Exhale, opening up the knees to the side. Inhale, straight leg to the side, give it a little kick. And exhale down. Now hold the left knee towards the chest. Or bring the left knee to the side, left torso. Then bring it towards the side of the chest. Just bring it up. Hold it there, feeling the rebound of the left hips. Deeply inhale. And deeply exhale. Deeply in. And out. We're going to keep on lying onto the mat, feet onto the mat. Feet together, opening up to butterfly. Just relax. Hands above head. So butterfly, feet together. Yes, deeply inhale, feeling how this active warm-up helps to open up your hips. Sometimes our body needs some heat. Need to warm up the muscle in order for us to get to a deeper stretch. Deeply inhale. And exhale, release the knees. Deeply inhale. And exhale, release the hips and the thighs. Feeling gravity pulling your knees lower. Try to relax your thighs as much as possible. Last 2 deep inhale. And exhale. One more deep inhale. And exhale. Last movement in this set. Bend the knees towards the chest. Holding the outer edge of the feet, go to happy baby. This happy baby should feel much deeper than usual times. Maybe wiggle your butt left and right. This should feel deeper because you have just done a very active opening of the hips. I see it as like a quick tip, like a 5-minute warm-up. If you really feel that something is wrong with your hips. Or it's also a really good 5-minute workout to transit from your desk to your bed, or maybe for the rest of the day. So whenever you feel that your hips is not just tight, but need like an instant SOS boost, the exercise just now is really good. Straighten up your feet. We're going to roll onto the side, pushing ourselves up to a tabletop. If you have got extra towel at home, it will be really good idea to pad your mat today because we're going for a slightly more active hip opening class. I'm guaranteeing you that the last 30 minutes on the wall will be super relaxing. So kneel onto the mat. Going to do a quick warm-up onto the spine so we can warm up our lower back. Inhale, arch the belly, look up. Feeling the opening of the spine and lower back. Exhale, curl from the upper back, mid back, lower back, push back to child pose. If you want a deeper stretch, maybe you want to open up your knees a little bit more. Like 4 more rounds. Inhale, arch up, look up, closing the eyes. Exhale, curl from the neck, upper back, mid back, lower back, push back to child pose. 3 more rounds, the same movement. Inhale, arch yourself, arch your back, look up. Exhale, curl from the upper back, mid back, lower back, sit back to child pose, closing the eyes, sinking into the movement. 3 more rounds in your own pace. Do it as slow as possible. Deepen your inhale. Feeling every micro muscle of the spine, especially the lower back, waken up. And deeply exhale. Curl from vertebra by vertebra. You can even stay in either the child pose or the arch up if it makes you feel good. I just want you to close your eyes and deeply inhale and exhale. To listen to your body. What does your body need today? Our bodies are all so different. Listen to it. There may be a particular pose that feels good to you. It's kind of like when you're in an ice cream shop. You may like different flavor as your friend. It's just like your body sometimes needs different stretches to make it feel good. Just deepen your inhale and exhale. I want everyone to sit onto child pose. If you have been to class before, you know the trick into getting into deeper child pose. If you haven't, come up and open up your eyes. The trick is to roll the calf out. So I'm having my knees further out. I'm holding onto my calf, but what you see is like I'm moving my calf out. Moving the fatty bit out. Yeah, so move it one side, move it the other side, sit down, Hands onto the mat. Make sure my butt doesn't lift my toes and slide forward. This would give you a much deeper child pose. Try to breathe in and out. Relax your calf. Relax your thighs. Relax your hips. Relax your lower back. Deeply inhale and deeply exhale. If you are struggling like me, try deeply inhale into the belly and sigh out. Ah. Deeply inhale into the belly. Breathe out or sigh out. Ah. 2 more breaths. Release your lower back even more. Let the hips sink onto your toes. Deeply inhale. And deeply exhale. Without changing your lower part of your body, you're going to walk towards the left hand side of the mat. So move the torso to the left side, stretch. Feeling the right torso opening, but at the same time feeling the hips really stretch out. Try to pull the right hip more towards the mat and lengthen the right torso. I feel it not just on my hips and on my torso, I even feel it in my armpit and shoulders. Deepen your inhale. And exhale, contract the belly, sink deeper. 1 more in. And walk yourself back to center. And coming on to the other side. Walk towards the right or any side you haven't done yet. Walk the hands as far as possible from your body. Deeply inhale, making sure the left sitting bone is onto the mat. Or put it onto the mat. Left hands, right hands, walk as further away from your body as possible. So you feel an amazing opening of the shoulders. Deeply inhale. Deeply exhale to the left torso, feeling the opening, feeling the amazing stretch. 1 more in. And walk yourself back to center. Gently coming up onto tabletop again. Tap your feet or rotate your hips. Just let your body rebound. Close your eyes for a minute. You don't need to care what other people are doing. I don't want you to look like me. Do anything that makes your body feel good, that gives you the rebound. It could be just lying down for a minute, or it could be moving. Just deeply inhale and deeply exhale. 1 more in and out. Today's class is all about new things. We are coming to something called the frog pose. I have a pillow on the side because it's to protect my knees, or you can have a towel onto the side. This is how frog pose looks like. I'm going to lean on my belly, like only on my arms. Then with right leg straight, I'm going to bring my left knee onto the side. If you want to feel more, I'm going to flex it in order for this hip to even open more. So that's level 1. If you already feel that your left hip is opening, stay there. So everyone, let's try. Slide onto the belly. Hands in like a spin position. Bend the knees. If you are there, just stay there. I'm completely fine. Flex the left feet. Try to open up your hips. You would be able to open it up more by pushing your belly down and having the knee 90 degrees. If 1 is you feel nothing, 5 is you're feeling a really deep stretch. Is there anyone who is at a 1? Okay, if you're in a one, what you want to do is be on your hands and slightly stretch even out more. If this is way too intense, please don't do this. Close your eyes once you find the groove. Deeply inhale. And deeply exhale. If you're on your hands like me, you could roll the shoulders back, get an additional chest opening. Flex left toes deeply in and out. 2 more breaths deeply in and out. 1 more deeply in and out. If you are on your hands, lower your belly back. Coming onto the other side. Straighten up the other side. So just set yourself up on the other side. I'm having left leg straight, right leg bend. Flex the right foot. You need to make sure that your thigh, push it as close to the mat as possible to feel deeper. Flex your right feet. Now if you have a cushion, try to push your knees as close to the floor as possible. And your thighs as close to the mat as possible. You should feel really strong stretch here. If you still feel nothing, coming onto your hands. Deeply inhale. And deeply exhale, pressing the right thighs onto the mat. 2 more, deeply in. And out. 1 more in. And out. Straighten up your legs, knees together, pushing back to child pose for 3 breaths. For your thighs to rebound. If you want to, you could move your hands towards the back and relax the shoulders. If you want to feel a deeper child pose, similar to just now, move the calf away, then sit on it. Whatever that is comfortable to you. I want you to deeply inhale. Exhale, release your lower back. Deeply inhale. Exhale, release your hip joint. Deeply inhale. Exhale, release your thighs. Set your bum as close to the toes as possible. Lengthen the lower back. 1 more in. And out, slowly coming back up. 2 more poses before we go to the wall. Coming to tabletop, we're going to go to lesson. If you manage to find blocks or books, bring it with you. I'm just going to demonstrate. I'm going to change the padding of my knees to the right knee in like a long strap. So the reason why I do it in a long strap is because once I get into lesson, if I want to deepen my stretch, I just need to wiggle myself back. And I'll be able to feel a deeper stretch. You can see that I'm not very flexible. So stepping on a book or on a block will likely help me to get a deeper stretch. So if you don't have a block or a book, it could be a cushion, it could be anything that gets you there. When you're ready, coming to a tabletop position, your block next to your hands, and inhale, rock the left feet, or whatever side that is better for you. If you have a book, please try stepping on a book. I guarantee you this is going to change your life. Deeply inhale. Julia, try to tuck the back toes, try to tuck the right toes, move the knees back. Yes, and untuck the toes. Deeply inhale, closing the eyes. Wendy, can you tuck the straight legs and move your knees back? So tuck this knees and move it back. Yes, closing the eyes. Deeply inhale. Feeling, if you have the left feet forward onto the books or next to your hands, you'll feel a really good opening onto the left hip. Can you deeply inhale? And deeply exhale. 2 more deep, long breaths, knowing that you are stretching it in order to release the tension in the body, to find new space, to make your body feel more relaxed afterwards. One last inhale. I know it's tough, but you can do it. And exhale. Slowly step back the front feet. You can come to 1 breath in child pose before you set up onto the next, or directly come to the next. Bring the set up onto the other side. Move the right feet front next to the right hand or the other feet. Step it on top of something. Hands onto the mat. Tuck the back toes. Move the knees back. So you are not 90 degree, but you're having a 45-degree angle. Yes, really good adjustment, Julia. Wanda, can you still move back a little bit more? Yes, yes. Really good. If this is too much for you, you can come back to where you are. Closing the eyes. Deeply inhale. Feeling the right hips, the right thighs opening. Knowing that all your tension in the hips is escaping like little bubbles that is popping. After they all escape, you're going to find new space in the body. You're going to have a much deeper sleep tonight with a relaxed body. So deepen your inhale and deepen your exhale. It's just like in life. Sometimes in order to find new space, you need to go through this test and learn. Finding what will release your mind space. So you are ready to welcome something new in your life. One last inhale. And exhale, step yourself back to tabletop position, then come to child pose. Let your hips fully relax. Letting everything go. Deeply inhale into the belly. Exhale, release your hips. Deeply inhale into the belly. Exhale, release your thighs. Deeply inhale into the belly. Exhale, release your knees and all the lower bits of your body. Keep breathing in and out. Imagining there's no space created in your hips. So you can feel more relaxed. You have space for new things to come to your life. Last deep inhale. And exhale. Slowly roll yourself up into a sitting position onto the mat. Is everyone feeling all right? Okay, we tried a lot of new things in the beginning. Now we're going back to what makes us feel good. Come into double pigeon. Make sure your hips is moved away from the mat. Flex the left feet. Hold the left foot with the right. Everyone know the drill. Rolling the hips one way. If you have been to the class last week, observe how does it feel. Today, we have done some really active hip opening at the beginning of the class. Does it mean that you can open up your hips even more? Or maybe you actually have released the tension in your thighs, or maybe in your lower back. Draw the circles the other way if you haven't. Deeply inhale, try to slow down the movement so you feel into every single micro muscles. Deeply inhale. And exhale, 2 more circles, in and out. In and out, putting the left, oh no, listen to the telephone. Baby, say hello, hello, hello. Feeling the left hip really open, then slowly lower it down. Warming up the right, flex the right feet, hold the right foot with the left hand, roll it one way, try to slow down the movement. Feel into every single micro muscle in the hip joint or around the hips opening. Flex the right toes, deeply inhale. And deeply exhale. Deeply inhale, draw an even bigger circle. Seeing the new space in your body. And deeply exhale, drawing circles the other direction. Deeply in and out. In and out. 2 more, in and out. Last, in and out. Great job. Setting up for double pigeon. If you know that you're going to need a cushion, bring it with you. Flex the left foot, putting it onto the mat, parallel to the edge of the mat. Flexing the right, put the right on top of the left thighs. Then have your hands grab the butt cheek away. So you're sitting on your sitting bone. If you have gaps on the right knee like me, fold up a cushion and just put it there so you can feel your body truly relax. Flex the left feet. Deeply inhale. Good job, Wanda. Great job, Julia. Great job. Marine, do you have something to support your knees? Maybe a towel? So you can release it even more. Good. Pat, you don't need it. You are flexible enough. Closing the eyes if you already feel a lot. If you don't, lean slightly forward, lengthen the lower back. Deeply inhale, closing the eyes. We're going to let our body relax for 5-6 breaths. Is there anyone that don't feel anything? Pat, look at me. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, coming forward. But don't curl your lower back. Yeah, and hands onto the mat. Closing the eyes here, feeling the right hip opening. Flex the right toes so you're even feeling deeper. Settling in into the pose. Resist the urge to move. Deeply breathing in and breathing out. Release your right hip. Breathing in and breathing out. Release your right thighs. Breathing in and breathing out. Release your right knee. We stay really long for yin pose because we need our muscle to relax. After 15 seconds, then there's something called the fascia on top of the muscle. It will then be relaxed. So you need to have really long hold for the muscle to stay still. Then the fascia can be stretched. Imagine if you are doing math right now, how many hours have you sat on the chair this week? If you just take 1% of that time, or 5% of that time, this is how many hours of hip opening do you need to do to release all the tension in your body. It's kind of like replenishing or nourishing the body that you have worked so hard on. Just 2 more deep inhale. And exhale. Last in. And out. Slowly, gently roll yourself back up. Remove the cushion. Straighten up your legs. Rolling it left and right. Left and right. Last left and right. Setting up onto the other side. Flex the left feet. Flex the right feet. Right shin onto the mat parallel. Flex the left. Put the left onto the thighs. Grab the butt cheek away so you're sitting on your sitting bones. If you have gaps like me, put the cushions there so it will support you and let your left hip open even more. Hands onto the knees, closing the eyes. Deeply inhale. And deeply exhale. Have to do the same thing as we have did just now. Deeply inhale. And deeply exhale. Closing the eyes, releasing yourself into the pose. Let's go back to the mat. Assuming you have worked 40 hours last week, you will have to stand 10% of the time to rebound. That would be like 4 hours of yoga. Just think about your days. We are working, working, and working. Have you dedicated enough time for yourself to nourish your body? It could be yoga, it could be stretching, it could be just healthy food, going for a run, or just laughing with your friends. You need to dedicate the time to yourself. Give yourself time to rebound. Give yourself time to relax. Try to deepen your inhale. Resist the urge to move, but also resist the urge to think about other stuff. I just want you to release your left hip even more. If you have to be on a podium and thank your left hip now, what would you say to your left hip? Thank you for sitting there all day without giving me lower back pain. Thank you for being able to be open in a certain way so when I sleep, I can be in a weird position. Or maybe thank you for being open so I can squat on the floor. I don't know what's yours, but think about your body. Feeling into how do you feel right now. Giving it enough tension and enough love. Slowly roll back, hands onto the back, straighten up your legs. Wipe it left and right, left and right, left and right. For this last 10 minutes, we're going to move our mat onto the wall so we can put our legs up. So reset the camera if you have to. If you have the additional towel and know how to give yourself a chest opening, bring it with you. Similar pose. I think all of you have been to class before. So we'll start with feet onto the wall, coming to just a squat to release our thighs. Deeply inhale, settling down onto the mat. Feeling the back relaxing. And deeply exhale. Coming to figure out 4. Inhale, lift the right feet up to the sky. Flex it, put it onto the right thighs. Opening up, pushing your right knees further away from the body. Opening up the right hip. If you want to feel deeper, wiggle yourself closer to the wall. Deeply inhale. Can everyone close their eyes and have hands overhead? And exhale. Let the right knee open up and move it further away from the body. Deeply inhale into the belly. Feel the belly expand. And deeply exhale, contract the belly. Also feel the right hip even open more. Deepen your inhale. And deepen your exhale. When we can slow down our breath, we can slow down our mind. Feeling the opening of the hips. Feeling the opening of the thighs. Feeling the space and length in the lower back. Letting your upper body completely go onto the mat. Feeling the support. Releasing every part of the body. Upper body onto the mat. Lower body supported by the wall. Last deep inhale. And exhale, straighten up the right feet onto the sky. Then put the right feet down onto the other side. Inhale, lift the left feet onto the sky, flex the left feet. Then put the left feet onto the right thighs. Closing the eyes when you're ready. Deepen your inhale. Push your left knees further away from the body. Hands next to your ears overhead. Opening up the armpits. When we sit in front of our computer, our armpit is always closed, even when we are sleeping. It's sometimes really good to do another counter pose to stretch it out, to find space. Space in your hips, space in your thighs, space in your knees. When we are doing stuff in our life, for example, sitting on the desk all day, it decreases, the muscles are really cramped together, so it decreases the space inside your hips. Or maybe when you go running or cycling for too long, your muscles are tense up, so it also decreases the space. You are now here to create space. To create space for your body, for your hips, and also for your mind and for your life. One more deep and inhale. And exhale. Flex the left feet onto the sky, left feet onto the wall. Slide the both feet up, 45-degree legs, flex the toes. Just feeling the rebound of the hips. You could micro bend your knees if it feels better. Feeling the release in your hips, in your thighs, maybe even in your hamstring. Deeply inhale. And deeply exhale. Now wiggle your bum close to the wall. Straight leg. Butt touching the edge of the wall. Straight leg. Flex the toes. Point the toes. Flex the toes. Point the toes. Deeply inhale, closing the eyes, and exhale. Can you interlace the fingers and give it a good stretch on the upper body? Lengthen the torso, lengthen the shoulders, then just relax the hands onto the side. You could choose to keep your armpit open or your armpit closed. Anything that makes you feel good. Now, after we have released the upper body, let's relax the lower one. I want you to flex your feet really tight. Tense up all the muscle in your lower back. Sorry, in your lower part of the body, in your thighs. Then point the feet. Flex the feet one more time. And point the feet. Now release your legs. Slowly slide the legs out to a V shape. It could be a small V, it could be a big V, doesn't matter. Wherever you are, can you flex the toes? Tense up your thighs. Point the toes, lengthen your hamstring. Flex your toes again. And point your toes. One more flex. And point. Release your feet. Release your thighs. Your knees could have a micro bend. Just letting the wall support you. Completely relax your body. Feeling your upper back sinking into the mat more. Feeling the lower back also sinking onto the mat. Your thighs, your knees, your calf are all supported by the wall. Letting gravity do its jobs. Completely relax. So our hips could be open. Deepen your inhale. And deepen your exhale. Send the exhale to the thighs or to the hips and to anywhere that you are struggling with the opening. Deeply inhale. And deeply exhale. Slow down the breathing. Slow down the mind. Knowing that you are here to invest in yourself. Invest in your body. Invest to build space in your life. One more, deepen your inhale. And exhale without moving your body. I just want you to have hands onto your thighs. Slowly close it and bend your knees. Feeling a rebound. If this feels good, stay here or slide the feet up into a butterfly pose. Whatever that makes you feel good. We're just here to rebound our hips. Whatever you are, deeply inhale. And deeply exhale. Deeply in. And out, letting all tension goes. For Savasana, you have two options. Option one, slide your legs straight back up into an L shape and just stay here. Or if you prefer, wiggle yourself away from the wall and lie flat onto the mat. Pick something that makes you feel good. Closing the eyes. You can have legs up or lie flat onto the mat. When you are ready, just close your eyes and let everything go. Deeply inhale into the belly. And exhale. Deeply inhale into the belly. And exhale. Last deep inhale into the belly. And exhale. Completely relax every part of the body. Relax your head, making sure your neck is in neutral position, right on top of the spine. Looking up. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your jaw. Relax the upper back. Relax the mid back. Relax the lower back. Relax the hips. Relax the thighs. Relax the knees and the calf. Relax the feet. Completely letting go. Relax every part of your body. Savasana. With the eyes closed, slowly coming back to the room. Wiggle the fingers. Wiggle the toes. Maybe wiggle your feet or your knees. Hands overhead. Give yourself a really good stretch, stretch. Hold the knees towards your chest. Roll towards your right. Be in this fetal position for one breath. Feeling the space in the hips. The nourishing investment that you have just put on yourself. With the eyes closed, pushing yourself back up to a cross-legged sitter position. Settling onto the mat, roll the shoulders back, spine straight. Closing the eyes, deeply inhale. And exhale. Deeply in and out. Last inhale. And exhale. Recalling your intention. Whatever that you have picked, believe that it's going to manifest for the rest of your day or for the rest of the week. We are going to sing 1 Om and 3 Shanti to end the class. Deeply inhale into the belly. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hands together in prayer position in front of the heart. May your heart be filled with new space, new energy, and new form of happiness. Bowing forward. Namaste.